Whew. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy.
Okay, time to figure out what's on this thing.
Hello everybody, and welcome to a game that's been on my list for a very long time. Just haven't had the time to play it yet. Welcome to Inscryption. It's a card game for those who haven't heard of it. We can only continue. This was a hell to get set up, and I'm still a little worried that there's going to be some mess ups in this first episode. But hopefully everything goes good, everything's all set and ready. Oh, it's been something I've wanted to do to play this game for a while. So, yeah, let's continue Inscryption, begin Inscryption, whatever. We awake at a table. Oh. Look at those beady little eyes. Another challenger. It's been ages. Perhaps you've forgotten how this game is played. Allow me to remind you. Play the squirrel card. Okay, well, I'm going to play it there. Now play your stoat. Okay, WS and D. So, I will say, stoats cost 1 blood, sacrifices must be made. And so I do that, and then I place it. An honorable death, play the stoat. That's neat. Wolves requires 2 sacrifices. You don't have enough. Ring the bell to end your turn and commence combat. Your stoat stands unopposed. The number on the bottom left is the attack power. It's gonna hit him for 1. Donk. Your stoat dealt me 1 damage. I added 1 to the scale. You win if you tip my side all the way down. Like so. My turn. He plays a coyote. Your stoat stands in the way of my coyote. My coyote dealt 2 damage to your stoat. That means your stoat's health is 2 less. If a creature's health reaches 0, it dies. It's your turn again. You may draw from your deck, or you may draw a squirrel. We're gonna draw a squirrel. How dull. Well, I would like to play some stuff. And I'm not going to play the wolf because I'm going to keep the stoat here. The stoat will smack the coyote and should be fine, so the squirrel will be unopposed, basically. I should say, I play a lot of Magic the Gathering. You can play more than 1 card per turn. Because you are learning, I will pass. See, I did that on purpose, because I wanted to do that. 4 damage dealt, 4 weights on the scale. You've won this match. They won't all be so easy. Let me recall your story. Oh yes. You were lost deep in the forest. A single path revealed itself. 2 denizens of the forest approached you tentatively. The caustic adder, damage from its poison bite, is always lethal, so it's got death touch. Good to know. And the undying cat, sacrificing the poor beast does not kill it. So, here's the thing. So, like I said, I have played a lot of Magic the Gathering. I am a person who severely enjoys playing a lot of higher mana decks that are a bit slower to get to. I do know this game has a bit of requirement for you to kind of play aggressively sometimes. However, I do also know that you can kind of do a lot of things in this game, and it'll as long as you play your build properly, you can get it to work. You just need to be smart with it. Now, I will say, the cat is definitely who I'm thinking. Another creature joins your caravan. Is probably the best for our setup. Some of the creatures in the forest seem willing to follow you. Interesting. You came across an abandoned sack. You found a squirrel in a bottle. Break in case of emergency. And have a second. Another useful implement. I will allow you to tip the scales with it. 3 is as much as you can carry. Interesting. So these are items that affect our long run, basically. But as I was going to say, so my style of playing this game is probably going to lean heavily into how I play Magic, and that'll in turn affect what I do. Now, I do notice there is only 4 slots on the field. You were ambushed while crossing some rough terrain. And I do also notice you didn't sacrifice me. How kind. Maybe you'll help me? Take your turn. Play along for now. And you see, you may now see my moves ahead of time. Interesting. So he has a bar that says what he's playing, so I can see, and I can always view my hand. That's actually really intuitive how they have that set up. So what I'm going to do is we're going to squirrel into cat, into stoat here. Here we go. And hit the bell. Donk. Mind the ambitious wolf cub, it ages swiftly. So when it... I'm assuming this looks like a timer of some kind. And I know I have wolves. So I'm assuming what it does is after a certain amount of time, which I'm assuming is 1 based off of that, it becomes a wolf in full, which is a bit scary. So just something to keep in mind, I guess. I'm not sure what flying does. If flying works how it should, that means that he will fly over me, and I will attack under him unless he chooses to block, but that also... I don't think there's a choice, question mark, because it's columns, so maybe he just gets the ability to fly over me and I attack under him, or the opposite, question mark. Uncertain. I say we draw this for now, and then what we will do is next turn, when the wolf cub breaks, or whenever the wolf cub becomes a full wolf and breaks this down, I'll put, or I'll grab a squirrel to put out, and we'll go from there, basically. So yeah, I'm gonna do nothing for now. Yep, he becomes a wolf, which was expected. The airborne bat flies over creatures to attack directly. It is what I thought. Right over your stoat. Okay. So now, we're gonna put this here. I'm gonna put the wolf down here. I also like that you can scroll wheel. That makes this so much nicer. Yep. We will then attack, and both of those go there. Take this, squirrel here, river snapper there. And that should tip the scale almost all the way. I mean, I don't really see a use for it, so I'm gonna grab a squirrel just so that I can build up just in case. We had overage. You prevailed and trekked onwards past the now bloodied terrain. Interesting. 2 more. The meek sparrow, an inexpensive, if feeble, flying creature. The young wolf cub, it grows into a wolf after a single turn. I was correct. I'm gonna take the wolf cub. I see it kind of as a weaker version of the wolf, basically. You stumbled into some strange stones in the mist. You are compelled to choose a worthy sacrifice, one that will be lost forever. Interesting. So we're supposed to sacrifice something here. So we're thinning out the deck. I'm betting though, hang on, can I scroll out? Yeah. I'm betting though what happens is something is taken off of whatever we sacrifice and put onto this. So this is like a melder, if that makes sense. Like we are melding our cards together in a way. And the fact that it only picked my 2 with the symbols on it, I believe. I don't think I have any others with symbols on them yet. Leads me to believe is taking the symbol off of it and putting it on whatever we put on it. So I'm thinking maybe the cat. Yep. I was correct. Yeah. Stoke, we will pick you because you say so, and also being able to indefinitely sacrifice you, helpful. What an honor. I was perfectly correct. A ghastly spectacle, but the soul of the cat now lives in the stoat. Interesting, okay. And I'm assuming this is like an elite battle that we're about to go up against. Nope, he's got a totem. Behold my totem and inscribes my canine cards with the airborne sigil. Great, so his wolves have flying. That's absolutely wonderful. Great. So I'm gonna be honest, we might have to take one of these immediately. Yeah. Yeah. Because what I'm seeing is... So you're going to fly over, hit me for 2. You're going to hit me for 2 as well. Gosh, I might want both of these. You know, remind you, your items help. Yes, I know. I'm just thinking out my turn. I apologize that I am slow in how I think things through. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna use both of these. We're gonna squirrel pretty hard here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with the wolf cub here and the wolf here. That way we get a fair bit of benefit. And that'll nearly break him down. My totem has granted my coyote the power of flight. Yep, they're both gonna hit me. I figured that was going to do exactly what it did. Let's put a squirrel down and hit the bell. That way, you're 2 damage away from winning. Okay. And then we're gonna put this here, and I don't think it matters where I put this, but this is just extra damage, so ping pong, ping ping, ping pong. And totem goes away. Impressive. You may yet survive this ordeal. Knock on wood. Interesting. And a new card to join the pack. There's 3. The monstrous grizzly. Its form speaks enough of its efficacy. This is the wrong cost. It should be a 2. It should be a 2/2 for 2, based off of what I know. But whatever. The proud wolf, a vicious contender. I'm making a joke. There's a mushroom? Okay. And the conniving raven, a blight upon the skies. So I'm curious if flights bounce each other or if they go through each other. Because based off of this game, I would almost want to say they might go through each other. Which does make me inclined to grab you, but at the same time I'm also like, what if I grab you? You're fun, you know? I'm gonna say we're taking the raven just because I want to have that. So this is another totem, or this is a campfire, or not totem, this is another sacrifice. which actually we did just get flight. Honestly, you know what? I don't know what the campfire could do. I feel pretty good. Let's take the wolf cub and let's apply it to the raven, I think. So now the raven gets stronger after a single turn of being out on the battlefield, which is pretty good, I think. And he's completely insane. You see that, right? No care for the rules. Pathetic, really. Enough. Only keeps me around to watch me suffer. Interesting. Okay, Sparrow, and he's got a grizzly. Okay, so we can do... We're gonna be on the back for a lot of this, I think. Back on the board. Yes, you are. Yeah, we're gonna be on the back end for a lot of this because of that grizzly. Oh my. He is going at it already. Okay, let's do this. I'm going to sack the wolf because it's gonna have to happen, basically. Yep, Oh! I've just lost outright. I get the feeling that was an intended loss. Using this as an opportunity may be the only way to mitigate my disappointment. Get up. Get up from the table. Oh. Fetch me the candlestick from atop the barrel beside the door. Okay, this is interesting. A hammer and a wand of some kind? Hello. Can I talk to you? Can I talk to you? That's interesting. There's a dog. There's a candle. There's this. Interesting. I get the feeling we're gonna come back here a fair bit. Hang on. What are you? Oh, those are like minis or whatnot. Hang on. Bring it here. But what if I want to look around a bit? And also light some candles with it, maybe. Mayhaps. Never mind. Can I... Now sit back down. Okay. I apparently have to. Let me explain something to you. Oh. That was one of two mistakes you can make here. If you make another, I must sacrifice you. Now, where were we? Intended loss, okay. We don't have items. I do kind of want to see what the campfire is. I'm not sure, though. I'm in between. Like, I can go either way. I say, you know what? We don't have items. I will leave finding out the campfire and the curiosity of that for later. Bullfrog, it leaps in the way of flyers. Raven or skunk, its stench reduces the strength of the enemy. Interesting. That's a good ability, I bet, for other things, so it lowers their damage. I'm gonna take the bullfrog. Having flight damage blocked seems to be something helpful, especially if he's gonna keep throwing it at me. I will take the boulder. A gust from this may lift your creatures into the air, if only for a turn. I'm gonna take that. Feeling overburdened enough with a full 3 items, you carried on. And this is probably our first boss. Okay. The trees seemed to close in around you as a chill mist descended. In the distance, you could hear the clinking of metal on stone. A hobbled figure stood in your path. Yeehaw! 'Twas the prospector! He's doing the prospector again. Easy boss. The mule's key. Interesting. So hit the mule. Got it. Thank you. Alright, well, if that is the case, we're gonna do this. Where are you going to land? Here? This spot? You sure? Yes. We want to protect this, and then that way, when it's our turn, he's gonna break that down, and I can get a squirrel out, and we can do other things in the future. Yeah. So, pack mule hit. Interesting. There's a lot of enemies there, so we're actually probably gonna lose. We're probably gonna lose him, but the benefit is I should be able to get a lot out of this when it comes to breaking the mule down. Yep. And I know we did just lose our big guy. Oh, I can also use the squirrel as a blocker. I didn't even think about that. Dagnabbit, my mule! How did I know? How did I know? So we've got quite a fair bit. We did get a cat out of that, so that actually was beneficial for us. Let's grab this. I'm going to swirl into a cat, which I will put here, into a skunk so that you only deal 1 damage, and we will hit. There you go. And yep, we did end up losing that, but was okay, for we now can put down our big raven, who will deal a lot of damage, I believe, and tick him over. Hope you didn't think it would be that easy. What? There's gold in them cards! Oh. 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 Okay. Gold! Gold! I've struck gold! Okay. I see. So that's the secret. So anything we play in phase 1 is gonna get turned to gold if it's not killed. Get him! Okay. Yikes. Got it. I'm gonna be honest. Let's... First off, we're gonna put the boulder here so that he gets beat. I'm going to put the wolf down here so it gets the coyote. And then that way we're only taking 2. I'm then going to put that squirrel down. We're gonna smack. It's gonna go over. We're gonna lose nothing much, I would hope. Let's again, we'll put it there so that we're mitigating damage as best we can. And then do that. And then I think I just win on this turn by putting the squirrel there. So yeah. Okay, I was correct. I was like, 2 lights means 2 lives. Allow me to light your candles once more. I won't be killing you quite yet. Miner's Bane, defeat the Prospector. Wahoo! You're the first in the wild to overcome a boss. As a reward, you are granted an opportunity to select a rare card. Choose carefully. Poor abandoned child, it does not die when sacrificed. Do you have the heart to try? The uninspiring Gek, perhaps you can find a use for it. The level of brutish strength, this level of brutish strength needs no explanation. The Urayuli. So, I'm kind of liking having access to infinite sacrifice. I get a feeling there's a secret with this card because it wouldn't be just, you know, the cat or whatnot. The Urayuli is, I think, almost a trap. I don't think you can actually get it down, is the thing. Like, getting it down is the hard part. And I know that sacrifices have to be made, and I would definitely sacrifice even a wolf to get it down, but, like, I don't know how good it would be. I'm like, I don't know what to put on here. I'm gonna take the 13. Child 13. Because why not? With the sound of the prospector's pickaxe still ringing in your ears, you carried onwards. The rank smell of rotten mold permeated the humid air. Every step forward was answered by some nearby slip or slither. You tread cautiously into the wetlands. Bullfrog, grizzly, or stalwart snapper, a near impenetrable defense. The river snapper. I'm again gonna take the bullfrog. We still have... Hang on, I wanted to look... Oh, I can just get up whenever I want. Can I talk to you? Looks like the okay hand or whatever. What about you? You're interesting. So I know there is definitely secrets to be held here. It is more just, can I find said secrets? And I'm wondering what's behind this door because it is definitely locked. Yeah. Can't use that right now. Can't use that right now. Would have been funny if they let you go into a hard mode just by doing that. I'm gonna be honest. We can definitely sacrifice a creature if we want to. If it gives me the option to sacrifice, it does give me the option to sack 13. I don't think this is what you're supposed to do for it, but you can take the extra sigil. Interesting. I'm kind of thinking the River Snapper. This is a very defensive play, but putting the River Snapper on there would be very good, I think. And what are you? There's a trap or something. Alright, there's a way out for both of us. It's somewhere in this foul cabin. Be silent or I will tear you to shreds. So you recognize that he's doing things. So let's do this. Child 13 goes down. The stoat. Oh, every time I sack you, you do things. Okay. Okay. That's cool. There's a spider there. Interesting. B. So I'm assuming what happens is... Oh, hi. Appendix. Behold the rule book. Interesting. Okay, so we've got the rule book. Oh. Many lives. Sacrifice does not perish. Ant spawner, hefty. Oh my. Skinning nut. Oh, there's items. Okay. So, rabbit hole. Bees, sprinter, touch death, dam builder. Like, I'm sorry, this is where I now search through it and just see what all exists. Worthy sacrifice. Ooh, mighty leap. See, I don't like that you are hiding something. Like, it makes me want to come back to that page. Yeah. Mighty Leap apparently has something for this on it. I'm like, scroll through here. Like, this game obviously is a game with secrets in it. Ooh, bones. There's a lot of things here. Card... What? Bell... What? Okay. Huh. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. Oh, I did not mean to do that. We're probably not gonna do that. I think what happens is whenever you sack 13, it swaps which mode it is in. So I'm gonna test that. Yep, it is. And it's gonna do a lot of, yeah, it's gonna do some benefit. They're gonna fly right on over me. Let's draw this because we have we have a lot of access to damage because of the infinite that I have set up, or the infinity health users. How brutal of you. You dealt me more damage than you needed to win. However, in my game, such feats are rewarded. To be precise, a tooth to keep for each extra damage dealt. The trapper may be interested in your spoils. Oh, that's what the trap is. You were stopped along the way by a trapper looking to liquidate his pelts. There was something uncanny about his appearance, but you were quickly distracted by his wares. Care to look at my pelts? Take a pelt, free of charge. See the quality? Interesting. And there's also a golden pelt. Can I have some of your... Can I have the knife? No? I want to... So, clearly, these are meant to... They're things that you trade for a time being for something else. Otherwise, there's no reason to have them. Can I buy the golden? You need more teeth for that one. Okay. Cool. That is it. You're leaving already? Please, consider me pelts. I can't. Thanks for your business. The man assured you of the value of the pelts. They appear to be useless in a fight. But he mentioned that the trader further down the path would reward you for them. That's why the golden pelt was good. Okay, yeah, now we sacrifice to the fire. Or go to the fire. You come across a small group of survivors. Face shrunken from starvation, they huddled around the fire. They looked upon your group of creatures and beckoned. Come, warm one of your creatures by the fire, it said. Warm it by the fire, that will enhance its power, said another. You notice one of the survivors wiping drool from their mouth. Interesting. So, we need to be careful here. I'm thinking whoever we put here for a period of time, or we only do like one because I'm betting it's going to be like, you get the first one free and then after that it's yikes, you know? Child 13. The fire warmed the poor child 13, enhancing its powers. One of the survivors reached towards it, another gnashed their teeth. Without a word, you pulled child 13 away from the fire and left. Exactly what I thought. Okay, so now we have an Infinity that actually deals some damage. More bees. We didn't get lucky and draw the 13. But we did get the soap. Total misplay. Shut up. I know what I am doing. Freaking stope. Let's do this. Hang on. So if I do this, that's for a long run. Yeah, let's do this. And that's going to deal a lot of damage, keeping us relatively safe. Ooh, Mantis. Okay, let's grab you. I'm gonna put you down. You are then gonna go here. And then I'm gonna go smack smack. Did I neglect to mention overkill damage? Excess damage is not wasted. It carries over to the card behind the mangled corpse of the victim. Lucky for you. Oh, that's actually kind of helpful. Yeah. Hang on, what do you do? Once card bearing the sigil is struck, a bee is created in your hand. Okay, so 1/1 added to hand. I'm gonna add one of these. Perfect. And let's put you here. Perfect. Okay. Let's draw squirrels so that when things die, we are perfectly prepared and ready for them to get, you know, taken care of. B. And a little bit of overkill. Interesting. Okay, so we'll go up here. I think there's a different card sigil up ahead. But I think what we do... Do I have items? River Snapper, the Mighty Elk, it moves after attacking. That can be useful. I don't think we need it. I'm gonna again take the Bullfrog. So up here is a sacrifice, so if we're up to it, we can do that then. There's also an elite, or totem battle, I'm pretty sure, over here. But we get more options this way, or we go this way, we avoid this. Oh, wait, no, if I pick the item, we can't do that anyways. How are my items looking? So I've got 2. Okay. Interesting. I can already tell that this is definitely going to be a game that I do long form, kind of like Brutal Orchestra, where because I make a lot of decisions mentally. Yeah, I'm going to again sack, I believe. I think it is good to sacrifice things. It thins out the deck, it makes them all better. Let's put the Bullfrog on to... you can trade it onto a pelt. Let's put it onto the Wolf. That way we have flight defense, you know, and everything is all neat. I know I avoided the totem battle, but I feel like with how I'm doing, the totem battle is not what we want. So we've got the Sparrow, the Kingfisher, and the Coyote. Interesting. What does that ability do? Card bearing the sigil submerges itself during its opponent's turn. While submerged, opposing creatures attack its owner directly. That sounds almost bad, in all honesty. Yeah, let's put... You're gonna fly over. I want this to block... So if I block the Sparrow, they're going to... He's going to hit you. I'm going to attack under, I believe. No, I attack you. It's inverted flying, which is a bit weird in my opinion. But if I attack, so you would just hit me, you're invincible, which is I guess the benefit of Waterborne, but you don't survive, or you're not very good in the otherwise. You, on the other hand, just deal 2 damage, would kill the Bullfrog. I'm thinking we do this because that gives me the most survival, I believe. End turn, deal a damage. Yep, gonna take 3, which sucks. But if I then... So we will take... Can I... Yeah, I can do that. So we've got 3 more hits in me. Well, 3 total hits in me. So we have to defend somehow. We need to not make a neutral play as well. I guess here's the question. I can play the golden pelt. Yeah, so I can... Got it. Okay. There we go. Can I play this golden pelt? I can. There we go. As long as it doesn't get trashed, I think that is good. You will place a weight on the scales. The pain is temporary. I'm assuming that means we rip one of our own teeth out to use on the scale. Which might have to happen. But I want to save it until I know for sure. Yep. Okay. We desperately need things here. Yeah, I'm gonna have to... Ow. Well-earned point of damage. I didn't think you would really do it. Okay, I'm gonna put this here so that way we've only got 1 damage that'll go through, basically. And next turn, I pray I draw Stoat. I didn't realize that would happen. I think we're gonna be forced to lose. Yeah, I should have done some math with it. We were gonna be forced to lose, I think. Which, I mean, it's good. We've got the extra... How do I... Yeah, we've got the extra 2, so... I mean, it's whatever. Yep. I guess negate the amount of damage dealt to me best I can. Yep. We will take 2... Oh, I live. That surprises me. Yeah. Yep, and I die here. 1 flame out. How disappointing. I figured it was coming. Okay, so... You must make a different kind of choice now. Choose not a specific beast, but decide the cost that you wish to pay for it. Interesting. Okay. I'm gonna take a random card with a cost of 2. What were you expecting? Not the River Snapper, but alright, fair. So, a group of starving survivors stood around a dying campfire. There's room for a creature around the fire, they said. The warmth will enhance its power, said another. Could not stop licking their lips. No way. I'm gonna be honest. If it gets rid of you, it's fine. If it doesn't, it's beneficial. The power of the River Snapper was enhanced by the warmth. As one of the survivors began pulling a knife from their pocket, you withdrew. Okay. Well, I don't think we're gonna live. A foul smell invaded your nostrils and caused your throat to seize. A hulking man sat by a brackish pond with his feet submerged in the dark water. He pulled a hook from a pile of rotting fish and rose to his feet. I am the angler. Go fish. Interesting. It's me. Kingfisher. So you're not gonna block him, which means that this is effectively just a dead line. I'm gonna put you there, fine. And I'm gonna say we're not gonna worry about it just yet for the golden pelt. The golden pelt is a blockade if we need it. Yep, which fish? Hard choose. Interesting. I'm betting He's gonna do something to my... He said go fish. We're drawing cards. He's gonna hook my Stoat over. Which means what I should do is I should fresher fish, easy choose. I had a feeling he was gonna go for a fresh fish. Yeah. This is something I need to test. Oh, this can go bad. New fish, easy choose. Take new fish, easy. I figured he would go for that. I should have put that over there. I didn't think of it, but I figured he would go for the pelt, consider it a fish, and drag it over, which is what he does. Mine now, go fish. So we have just made a blockade, and that actually worked in our favor. Elder Raven. Interesting, okay. Hit him over. Too fast, too soon. What was that glitch? Also, excuse me, what? 8 grizzly bears. Okay. We can use this. We can use the item. We can use the flight to get anything as long as it wasn't one of you. Okay, oh, flight blocker, it wouldn't have mattered anyways. Let's do this, just guarantee that we get something out of this. The Elder Raven will at least survive. Yeah, we don't survive. This is another force kill. I'm betting this is another force kill because I've made too much progress too quickly or something. Alright, well, fine then. I guess if you're gonna force me to lose, go fish. I am the fish that gets taken. And I moved into this room. You aren't dead yet. This isn't purgatory, though you may think of it that way. Before you expire, I must ask you a favor. I would like a memento. Your very own death card. It's quite plain at the moment, isn't it? We will work together to amend that. I want this to be the perfect memento of you. Here are some cards from your mediocre deck. We can put them to good use. Please choose a card to draw the cost from. Cost of 2 blood from the wolf. Add another. This will be the power and health. The numbers. The river snapper. 2 and 6 from the river snapper. Now choose a card which we will extract the sigils. Honestly, I really like the infinite sacrifice. However, I'm gonna be honest, if this is like the meta progression in a way of this, where we're doing that, yeah, I'm taking growth and wings. The sigil of Airborne and a sigil of fledgling from the Raven. I never did ask you your name. That boy. There is now but one final matter, the portrait. Blood Artist, complete your first death card. Are you ready? You do not need to smile. Here we go again. And that, my friends, is where we are going to end off our first episode, having, I think, completed the first run. Not entirely sure, but yeah. No, that's where I'm going to use that cut for a moment. That is where we are going to end our episode. Thank you all so much for watching. I'll see y'all in the next one. Have a good one. Bye-bye.